Do you have your driver's license with you?
Well, I don't need my driver's license. You just woke me up when I was sleeping. Man. I know the text penal code 38.02. I'm under arrest.
Okay. Right now you're being detained. Okay.
For what? So I'm going to end this unlawful detainment and go back inside.
No, we're not done.
No, I'm done.
This man was asleep at home with his kids when two officers showed up at his door. They said someone called about a possible shooting or fireworks and claimed the neighbors had accused him, but he had been inside the whole time and calmly explained that. Still, the officers didn't back off and started asking for ID and a driver's license, but this man knew his rights and stood his ground. And the way he handled these officers and got them dismissed without giving an inch, you'll want to see exactly how he did it.
Hey.
Hello, sir. I'm Officer Spears of the Willis White Police Department. We've had a couple of calls about someone shooting off fireworks. Met a couple of neighbors say that you've been shooting off fireworks out here. Okay, have you been shooting any fireworks?
No.
No? Okay.
Man, I've been sleeping and I got my kids inside.
Okay, I got you. I drove by earlier and you were standing back here. Did you see anybody shooting off fireworks or anything?
No.
Okay. Okay, have you heard any?
Dude, I've been sleeping. I got my kids inside. You sleeping.
Okay, I got you. Well, I mean, like I said, we had some people say that you're the one shooting off fireworks. Do you have your driver's license with you?
Well, I don't need my driver's license. You just woke me up when I was sleeping. Man.
Okay. Well, then how come I saw you out here just a minute ago?
No, you didn't.
Is anybody else here with you?
Yeah, my kids.
Besides your kids? How old are your kids?
Why does that matter?
Well, because I saw a grown man standing back here, so it kind of depends.
Yeah,
on
my kids are under 10.
Under 10. Okay. Well, it had to be you because I saw your hair standing
No.
in the silhouette. Okay, that's fine.
Wasn't me.
You have a driver's license on you?
Well, I don't need my driver's license.
Because you're gonna be receiving a citation for shooting off fireworks.
Am I under arrest?
I mean, you're gonna be receiving a citation, so
Am I under arrest, man? I know the text penal code 38.02. Am I under arrest?
Okay. Right now you're being detained. Okay.
For what?
For shooting off fireworks.
Okay. Am I under arrest for anything?
You're being detained, so I need your
What's
driver's
your name?
license.
What's your name and badge number?
Spears 81.
And what's yours?
Officer Nelson, badge number 48.
Okay.
Okay.
Okay,
So
let me just step in here real quick and try to see what we got going on, okay? Alright, so we have a call for service. Call for service says that we've had someone in the area shooting off fireworks or possibly gunshots. Hold on. We were in the area investigating it and everything like that. We're trying to figure out. We went to a couple other houses that have called it in. We made this location. He said he observed you standing outside the car, or standing behind the car, sir. We drove past. I went through. I made contact with other people. There's been a person that says that you shot fireworks off twice tonight. Okay.
I don't have fireworks.
Hold on. I'm
Listen,
done.
someone
Okay.
came out here on the 4th of July
Right.
when I was shooting off tiny little kid things and said fireworks was illegal.
Yes.
Why would I go ahead and do them again if I know that they're illegal?
I don't know. Why would people tell me that you're shooting them off?
I don't know. Go f them.
I did, and they said that
I'm
you couldn't
tired,
do
dude.
it.
I'm in the middle of sleep. My kids are my dog's barking at the from you guys knocking on it.
Okay. Well, you've got to understand where we're coming from too. It's a safety hazard to be firing off firecrackers, whether you did it or whether you didn't.
Okay.
Do it. It's against the law to start off fireworks.
I know that. I've been told.
Okay.
Okay, and I won't do it ever again. That was on the 4th of July with little kitty chasers and little tanks.
Okay. So if I can find a witness that says that they saw you personally do it, they're lying.
I don't know. Go ask them.
Okay. Just trying to figure out why would someone lie on you, man?
I don't
We're
know.
not out here just to harass you. We're out here to make sure. That
I've got no
okay.
issue with my neighbors. My neighbors came. I've been here handcuffed in front of my house by your chief and lieutenant.
Sorry, Captain. We don't have a.
Yeah, your captain. What is it, Captain Daniels? I can
Yeah.
make a mistake. And Chief Kerry West. Okay.
I don't know who you're talking about.
So, and I've had my neighbors come out to me and say, "Hey, we've got your back.
Right.
We saw my ex-wife going through my mailbox and said, hey, she's not allowed to do that."
Right. And I wouldn't assume she could do that. Okay. I
Well,
don't know.
that's a federal law. You can't go through someone else's mailbox.
We're not here to investigate that. We're just trying to figure out. What's
Okay,
going on
well,
with the
why-
fireworks.
If I was told on the 4th of July that I can't do even kitty chasers because I've got kids,
Right.
okay, I'm not doing it.
Right. I understand. It's 4th of July. You want to pop them off with your kids. I completely understand that.
Right, and it's just little baby stuff. Like you can see the marks on my driveway from little baby stuff. And I got my hose right there just in case there was a fire.
Right.
But I'm not doing that.
Right.
I was already told, right?
Right.
So why would I do it if I know it's against the
I
law?
don't-
In Willow Park, I even looked up the law after that person left.
What do you
Okay,
mean?
I looked up the law after that officer left to make sure that I was not able to, and I found it and I said, yes, it's illegal to even own fireworks in Willow Park. That's what the law says.
Okay.
To possess fireworks is against the law.
Right.
I'm not about breaking the law. I
Right,
don't do that.
Right.
That's not
Well,
what
we're
I'm
not
about.
either. We're just trying to figure out what's
I know.
going on.
I'm not saying you guys are breaking the law.
Right.
I'm asking why he's asking for my ID and somewhat requiring it when I know it's also against the law to require it if I'm not being under arrest.
Okay, well, so if you read the same penal code that you're talking about, it says that if you're detained or under arrest, there's two different subchapters of this one, okay?
Detained is not arrest, right?
Right.
So
There's a difference between-
so penal code 38.02 says unless you're being lawfully arrested, that is the requirement for giving ID.
Okay.
Now, if I'm detained, which I am now, for Officer Spears here, I cannot give you false identification. That's what Texas Penal Code 38.02 says.
Okay, did you also look in the penal code or where it says-
No. That's all that's required right there. So I'm going to end this unlawful detainment and go back inside.
No, well, we're not done.
No, I'm done.
But this wasn't the end. 2 weeks later, he received a citation in the mail for a fireworks violation and failure to identify. He requested a jury trial and planned to represent himself. But just a day before discovery, the city attorney emailed him, dismissing all charges due to lack of evidence. He filed a complaint against the officer who wrote the citation, but the chief of police exonerated him, so he filed another complaint, this time against the chief. Now both are under investigation. Now we clearly see the officers had no proof, no video, and no physical evidence that this man was responsible for fireworks or any kind of shooting. He had been asleep inside the entire time, yet they falsely claimed they saw him outside just because a neighbor accused him. But even that neighbor had no actual evidence. You can't legally detain someone or demand their ID based on nothing but suspicion. That's a direct violation of the Fourth Amendment,
which protects citizens from unreasonable searches and seizures. Unless there's real proof or reasonable suspicion of a crime, no one is obligated to hand over their ID, and this man knew that. He also knew that fireworks or shooting are illegal, so why would he risk doing that with his kids inside, frustrated after being woken up in the middle of the night for something he didn't do?
He calmly laid out the legal facts, stood his ground, and refused to be intimidated. He knew his rights, ignored their baseless claims, and shut the door. Officers who operate on hearsay and ego, instead of evidence and the Constitution, have no business enforcing the law. Tyrants like these, who think a badge gives them the right to harass innocent people, deserve nothing less than the kind of shutdown this man delivered.